Do you know what a pyrotechnic symphony is? Or how the fireworks pop with the pops? This week we're rewinding to 2002 to learn all about the science of fireworks with Nova and Boston's own pyromaniac, make that pyrotechnician, Steve Pelkey of Atlas Pyrovision in New Hampshire. Welcome to WGBH's The Rewind. Here on The Rewind, each week we explore the public media archives where our history is preserved, online and in the vault. This week, we'll be learning all about fireworks, and in this clip from Nova, we hear from Steve about why Boston, with its skyline and river, makes the perfect setting to choreograph a fireworks show. But we want to know, where is your favorite spot to watch the fireworks? Let us know in the comments below or on Twitter with hashtag WGBHRewind. But that's not all Steve has to say about orchestrating Boston's celebration of Independence Day. Let's take a look.
Oh, it's an absolute, I mean, this is a choreographer's dream, is to be in a landscape and setting of Boston. It's the granddaddy of all displays, and with the skyline and the river and people sitting on the esplanade watching the display, it just makes for an absolute remarkable scene. An absolute one-of-a-kind finale, except for the traditional choreographers that have used just lots of intense breaking chrysanthemums and peonies of red and green and silver. What we have done is we've gone for absolute sky saturation. And what we've done is we've taken to an extreme some of the more finer recent development in colors. We're saturating the sky from 300 feet in altitude to 800 feet in altitude of aquas, lemons, chartreuse, orange, pink, and really just kind of transforming into a rainbow of different colors. For instance, if you have a recording of the Star Spangled Banner and they say rockets, red glare, we then put all that information into the computer and then say, okay, we want some red shells with tracers that'll be fired perhaps 3.5 to 4.5 seconds prior to the speaking and singing of rockets, red glare. When we choreograph the 1812 Overture, we're doing it, that is the only live sequence that we're doing with the Boston Symphony Orchestra. So the real key element here is hopefully that evening that Keith Lockhart doesn't get into a moment where he's really kind of going along bombastically, because what we're doing is we're basically taking it from a soundtrack, capturing those digital cues, and then putting it to exactly that same time. So hopefully Keith will do it at his normal pace as the score is written and doesn't get overzealous, and everything will go off just right on cue as it's supposed to.
And check this out.
So what are the particular problems posed by having fireworks and pyrotechnics combined with conducting an orchestra?
Well, I have to say most of the problems of that sort of thing are in the hands of the fireworks people. They're responsible for most of the coordination. Generally, when you do a musical show with fireworks, the music is what the music is, and the people who are doing the fireworks, the pyrotechnics, the cannons, the whatever, have to manage to keep themselves synced with us. Tchaikovsky waits for no man.
From the hatch shell to firework shells, now you know what it takes to conduct a pyrotechnic symphony. If you like this week's episode of The Rewind, you can go on your own adventure into the archives at openvault.wgbh.org. Let us know what you discover in the comments below or using the hashtag WGBHRewind. Thanks for unwinding with us on The Rewind, and we'll see you next week in the archives.